Every year, 42 million fetuses are stripped of their chance at life due to abortion. This fact, taken from abortionno.org, shows to the full extent the popularity of this procedure. Women can opt out of abortion and instead put their child up for adoption. Today I'll describe to you all the tragedy abortion truly is and the pain it can cause to the fetus and the mother alike. Abortion was legalized in the 1973 trial Roe v. Wade. This is because the court did not believe that life began at conception and therefore it is not considered murder. The abortion rate is extremely high among teens and people my age, and most mothers choose abortion as the easy way out or because they're uninformed of their other options. Norma McCorvey herself thinks that women now have abortions for completely the wrong reasons and are using it as a form of birth control. Most women who have an abortion do it for non-medical reasons. Abort73.com tells us that 93% of induced abortions happen for elective, non-medical reasons. Now, with such a popular procedure, one would think there are no side effects or dangers incorporated. This is not the case. Abortions in teen and young adults become an increasingly serious problem with physical and psychological consequences. Common complications include bleeding, hemorrhage, lacerations of the cervix, menstrual disturbance, inflammation of the reproductive organs, or serious infection. For women under the age of 18 with no previous pregnancies, having an abortion after the 8th week increased the risk of breast cancer by 800%. Women actually get to see the shriveled up body of the fetus or the limbs and body parts cut out piece by piece, and this can have lasting physiological consequences for them. A statistic taken from abortionisprolife.com states that 56% of women feel guilty and 26% regret it. Some women go through post-abortion syndrome. This is where they may experience drug and alcohol abuse, personal relationship disorders, sexual dysfunction, communication difficulties, damage of esteem, and even attempted suicide. Abortion can be a very dangerous process and cause problems in the future for women. Now, Emmerich1.com shows us that every year, over 80,000 women die from abortions. Even more risk infertility in the future because of damage done to their cervix. All this leads one to think that there must be a better solution to this problem. Though other smaller things may be done to help solve this problem, the number one solution to abortion is adoption. There are over 30,000 crisis pregnancy centers in the United States. As depicted on knowledgeisempowering.com, they offer a range of services from counseling to financial support and adoption info. Through adoption, a woman can give her child a chance to live a long and fulfilling life. There are couples everywhere who are unable to conceive a child of their own and turn to adoption for a child. These people are ready to offer the child the love and care that they need to be raised in our world. This further shows how much better the choice to adopt can be for mother and child alike. This is because adoption would not only help the child to live, but would also be beneficial to the mother. It would keep the mother from the physical dangers of having an abortion. By being healthy and not having damaged her cervix through the process, the mother could once again conceive when she feels ready to have a child. It would also higher the mother's quality of life mentally. This is because with abortion, women do not feel nearly as guilty, like they regret their decision as much as they do with adoption. It also takes away the dangers of post-abortion syndrome and the stresses involved with it. Today's discussion has been about abortion and its relevance in today's world. Norma McCorvey fought for her right to have an abortion because in her case, her child was the product of rape. She felt that a woman should have a right to an abortion for certain reasons. I agree with Ms. McCorvey and also think that there are plenty of times, medically or for other reasons, where an abortion is necessary. With that being said, the fact of the matter is that sadly, this scenario only accounts for 7% of abortions. Now, it is true that every person is entitled to their own opinion, and mine is that just because something has not become life yet, does not give us the right to terminate the chances it has of living. At the moment of conception, when the sperm meets the egg and the egg begins to fertilize, a life process has begun. In a matter of weeks, that egg will form into a fetus, which in time will form into a living, breathing, functioning human being that will contribute to our society. By having an abortion, you are running the risk of preventing the life of someone who could make a huge difference in our world. The baby that has been aborted very well could have been the next president of the United States or the doctor that finds the cure to cancer. Aborting your baby is not only affecting you, but could also be affecting millions of other people in the world. To take another person's life into our own hands and make the decision of whether or not to let them live is not only unfair, but unethical as well. For those of you who have beliefs in a higher power, or a God even, must agree that we as human beings are put on this earth to live and make life, and not to take life. Thank you.